What's good, YouTube? It is your boy MP, and we're back with another banger video today for you guys. Now, what I got for you guys today is the video that I said I was going to react to in the last video. Um, Nintendo Land, why everyone is quitting Mario Kart. Like this reaction, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'm excited to see what he has to say. Um, I've already explained myself in the previous video. Go watch that. The last video I dropped of how I personally feel about this game, and I'll speak throughout the video my opinions on certain things that Nintendo Land has said about the game, and what I like and what I don't like, and that's about it. Let's get to the video here.
People are quitting Mario Kart World. This is some scary words to hear, and this is something that I've been looking at for, a couple of weeks now, and even a couple of weeks after the game came out. It's approaching 2 months now since Mario Kart World came out, very soon, in about a week, and it's already starting to lose a lot of its players. Now, there's no accurate way of really checking this. This isn't a Steam game. We can't see the charts and stuff and what's actually going on and how many people are and are not playing online, or just the game in general. But I've been seeing comments literally just weeks after the game came out from you guys and from other people online saying they dropped Mario Kart after about a week or two when it released.
Really?
Damn!
Damn.
And that was like, super confusing to me. I'm somebody that wasn't even really fond of the game from the beginning, and I told you that it had lots of problems. In fact, I'm still working on a very, very extensive review. A lot of you have been asking me about that. It is about halfway done. I had to take a pause for Donkey Kong Bonanza content. I wanted to just play that because I myself needed a break from Mario Kart World and wanted to play something else. But yeah, if it wasn't for my content that I did on Mario Kart World, honestly, I don't know if I would have been playing anywhere near as long as I personally did. But yeah, a lot of people were quitting very, very quickly, and I remember seeing messages saying, we're just all waiting for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm waiting for Bonanza. I'm waiting for Bonanza. And it was kind of a scary thing to see, because this is a brand new Mario Kart game. We haven't had a brand new Mario Kart game in 11 years since Mario Kart 8 originally released on the Wii U. So I felt like this would...
It's crazy, man. The last Mario Kart game that came out, man, I was 10 years old. Yeah. I'm 20 now. I'm 21 now. 10, yeah. Damn. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's tough, bro. I was just thinking about that. I was like, damn, like, whew. Crazy.
One of the biggest deals for Nintendo ever.
Crazy.
And honestly, I'm not seeing that. It's weird. It's almost as if they waited so long, people just don't care anymore. But I feel like the main...
Yes, and that's something I also wanted to talk about in the last video. I think because of how long they waited, they should have released this game somewhere around 2018, 2019 would have been better, especially before COVID and how the pandemic affected on the entire planet, literally the entire planet. I think it would have been better if they ever just released it, excuse me, around that time. They waited too long to release this game. That's just my opinion.
The reason they don't care is just the state of the game. Right now, you can go online and you probably won't get more than 15 to 16 players to fill a lobby out of the 24 that should be filling the lobby. And there's a lot of times I get way, way less. Honestly, if you go play battle mode right now, you'll probably only get like 6 to 7 real players, which is crazy.
Dang. That's crazy, bro. That's tough.
Just realized that the other day. I'm not a big fan of battle whatsoever, especially considering the fact that they didn't do anything different with it in this game.
Yeah,
and they just made it, completely bare bones. But I wanted to try it out just for the sake of it, and also for the review that I'm writing. And the battle mode is just empty. It is completely and utterly empty. I mean, there was a couple times I was only playing with like 4 or 5 people on these big maps trying to find people. It was just ridiculous. But yeah, even the main versus races and knockout tours, like, they're not filling. And this is something that I've been noticing since day one. Well, not day one. I'd say since like week 2, week 3, the lobbies weren't filling all the way. I was only getting like I said, 15 to 16 players. But it seems like a lot of people aren't playing this game. And, obviously the big reason behind that is probably the fact that Nintendo's not letting us play the game that, the way we want to play it. They completely took the option to choose 3-lap tracks from us, or at least make it extremely rare when it pops up now. So, yeah, a lot of people are forced to play these intermissions, and I think people are really, truly just getting sick and tired of these intermissions.
Yeah, I think that's the main... Yeah, I think that's the main thing they should have never put in this game. The intermissions, or the transition tracks, whatever you want to call them. People do not like them shits. Terrible. Excuse my language, but they are terrible, bro. Terrible. Yeah. So, some people like them, some people don't. I haven't even played the game. Don't like them. Just from the gameplay that I've seen of this game, should just kept the original 3-lap format. 3 laps. 3. Just 3. Not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. Not to quote LeBron.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
But yeah, bro, they should have just kept it 3. They should have just kept it 3. Should have just kept it 3. Original format. Yeah. I still don't know why they did that, but yeah. That was a bad decision on Nintendo's part.
They keep trying them. I know I was, and they are just really that bad. A lot of them are, at least. And it's just not fun. And I wonder if Nintendo can see this. I'm sure they can see on their end how many people are playing online on their servers and stuff. And maybe this will, send a message to them to make some type of change immediately, or do something. Something else, I know a lot of people, said the game just came out. They don't need to announce DLC or updates or anything like that. But I'm like, you kind of do. You got to give some type of, path or some type of outlook into the future, or a plan for a game like this. This is a Mario Kart game that launched with only 30 tracks. Yes, there's a lot of intermissions, but when every single one of your intermissions, for the most part, is extremely disliked online, that means you only have 30 tracks. And on top of that, you're not letting people play these 30 tracks the way they want to. So yeah, there's a big reason why people aren't playing online right now. And people that are, there's like 50,000 people that are simply just only playing on Discord lobbies in that giant Mario Kart Discord server, where they're just joining, custom lobbies where people are running nothing but 3-lap tracks. I myself was doing that for a while because it was like 10 times more fun than dealing with the intermission tracks online and just dealing with item luck. So yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of us Mario Kart fans, almost every single one of us Mario Kart fans, have all come together and pretty much have the same conclusion. This game's mechanics is one of the best mechanics we've ever witnessed ever in Mario Kart. It is That's some true. Of the most smooth, fun gameplay. I love.
That's true. Like I mentioned before, when I first started reacting to the game, the mechanics, art designs, all the tracks, they all look great.
Love the wall and rail riding. I think the trick system is super cool and super rewarding when you pull off a crazy trick on Bowser's Castle or Great Question Block Ruins.
Yes, and the tricks in this game too. How you can do tricks on objects in the game, like the railings, the side of the road. Just great. That was a great idea by Nintendo for this game,
for example, and it feels so good to do. But you can't do any of this stuff when you're driving straight down a highway. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with this game right now. And I don't know how Nintendo's going to fix this. I thought for sure they'd come out by now and have like an extra mode where it's just like nothing but 3-lap tracks. But no, there's been no real updates. Every update that they've added has just straight up taken stuff away. They've patched a couple small things. It's been, like I said, almost 2 months, and there hasn't been any sort of news of an important update or anything significant to the game. No news at all. It's like Nintendo's just completely quiet with this game. And like I said, they need to have a roadmap of some sort. This is not the type of game that you just drop and you leave alone and you don't talk about again for months. This isn't a single-player adventure game. Yes, you can play single-player. You can play in the free roam and stuff. But here's the thing that I've noticed. You know, I feel like most people are jumping in the game, playing through the cups, you know, playing through, you know, whatever the tours or whatever it is for the, you know, what is it called? The knockout tour. But playing through those and also going through free roam and collecting the P-switch missions, collecting the coins and stuff. And I feel like when people are done with that, they're done with the game. They're putting it down. I'm still on my way to 100% free roam. I'm very, very close. But I feel like once I do, it might be my excuse to just be done. Because, like, what else is there? There's really nothing else drawing me back to this game. Yeah, I can jump on and play a couple of matches on a Discord lobby or try out a couple of matches online. But it's just so frustrating with the straightaways and the intermissions. I just, you know, don't want to play more than 2 or 3 games, and then I'm just tired. And that's what's happening with a lot of people, it seems like, right now. So many people. And I'm reading these comments online. So many people saying, like, I'm just bored of Mario Kart World. Even content creators, even Mario Kart content creators are struggling out here. They're posting videos almost every single day trying to get Nintendo to listen. And you guys probably...
And that's true, including myself, for this game. Even though I haven't played the game physically, but seeing through gameplay videos and, you know, playing Mario Kart 8 and other Mario Kart games before, I can kind of give my endpoint on this game and other forms of Mario Kart. But in particular with this game here, yeah, bro, it's tricky, bro. Very, very tricky. Yeah. Very, very tricky. With it's a complicated situation because, like you said, you know, there's a lot of people that complain about this game, about the intermission or transition tracks, as I've called them in previous videos, and then you have people that actually like this game. I think at this point it's just up for Nintendo to really update the game and listen to people's opinions, or the YouTubers in this case that critique this game, and excuse me, hopefully they listen and improve the game, hopefully.
see them and stuff, and it sucks because, you know, these are content creators that made tons of content from games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart 8's original. That's what is so crazy about this. I feel like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which was just a port with a couple new content added, you know, it was more than a port, more like a remake for the Switch, but it was a remake for the Switch from a Wii U game. And I feel like more people were excited and interested and gave more viewage and attention and engagement towards that game than this game, which makes no sense to me because this is a brand new Mario Kart game, you know, from the ground up, made for the Switch 2, 11 years in progress. Not that long in progress, but, you know, it took 11 years for this to come out. And people don't even really care about it that much. Like, it's just completely flown under the radar. It blew my mind that this wasn't, like, the most popular thing to talk about online. Like, it was popular for, like, 2 weeks, and everybody just stopped talking about it. And
that's true. When the first trailer came out during the Nintendo, that whole big thing they did, I forgot what it was called, but Nintendo, they had that showcase, and then they showed the game for the very first time. Just everyone was just cheering, and excited and just hyped for this game.
Oh, and what? And skis? That bike. Wait a minute! Did you just try? Oh my God!
Details the cars. Boats! We got boats! We got jet skis! We got jets!
Holy DK girders!
Oh man!
Show the Donkey Kong front. Okay, we saw it.
Let me see his face. Oh my God, bro.
These tracks are ginormous.
The roads look so huge and open. There's no way this is open world, right? That's crazy.
Oh, that's so sick! Okay, Wario, the go Waluigi, that's my boy.
My son! My boy! Alright, Bowser Jr.
Yo, you got what?
You can grind?
No, what do you mean we doing tricks on it?
Oh, the cow! The fucking cow! There's a cow! There's a cow! You see?
I know I was hyped for this game. Everyone I know was hyped for this game, but now, like he was saying, you know, it just lasts for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then just drizzled out, just died out. Yeah, that's tough. because I was speaking for me personally. I was extremely hyped for this game. Like really, I was really hyped for this game. Switch, I was like, yes, new Mario Kart game. But damn, stuff.
I'm not gonna say I don't understand why. I know very well why. But like, yeah, Nintendo needs to pump some life into this game. There's a rumor that there's a Nintendo Direct this month, and the last week for it to happen is next week. And as Nintendo Direct, if they don't have any information about Mario Kart World, this game's dead.
Yeah, I agree. GG's for this game. If Nintendo does not speak about this game at Nintendo Direct, which is where they literally talk about everything about their systems and games, yeah, it's gonna be GG's for this game. You can
Get the rocks. Yeah. Abdul,
Yeah, get the rock.
get the rocks.
put this game in the grave. It's GG's. Yep, game over.
You know what I mean? This game is just straight up going to be dead because people don't have anything to do. Like, another just thing is at least use these intermission tracks. Like, you know what I mean? If they're in the game already, use them. Why in the world is there only 8 Knockout Tour Cups? Why? Why are we forced to play on the same 8 tracks every single time and then end on the same 8 3-lap tracks every single time? It's just like, there's all of these over 200 intermissions, and Nintendo hasn't had more than 8. There should have been more than 40 from the start. This stuff is in the game. Like, these tracks exist already. It's not like they're adding, you know what I mean? And that's probably what they're going to end up doing, is just adding more knockout tours. And it's going to feel like content. Like, that's the thing, too. If Nintendo does add all these updates, are people still going to even care? Because I'm sure they're going to add more.
I'll answer that for you.
No.
Probably not.
Costumes, maybe some more NPC characters, maybe some more, maybe like a DLC pack for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've been hearing some rumors that might happen. Maybe like a young Pauline character, some skins and costumes for Donkey Kong and stuff. That could happen. Is that enough to really make people interested in the game, though? Like, oh, a new character to drive straight with. Like, you know what I mean? So Nintendo's going to really have to announce something big. And I feel like also if they announce something like new tracks coming, they are also going to kind of put themselves against a wall because people are already upset with the outrageous price of this game, which I still think is completely unjustified by the game's content.
Yep, and I think it's between the transition or intermission tracks and the actual price of the Nintendo Switch and the game itself. Those are like the top 2 issues that everyone has with this game. That and then the 3 laps. Everyone misses the 3 laps, man. Yeah. Like I said, it's a tricky situation because there's some people that like this game, some people that don't. But I'll just say the loudest, which is the majority, it seems, are the people that do not like this game, and the people that do not like this game don't like the price of the game, don't like there's the 3 laps, the original format is gone, the transition tracks. That's that group. They're the loudest right now, and they don't like the game. It's just they don't like the game, bro, and yeah, it's crazy, man.
They're going to be like, you really want us to pay an extra $25, $30 for DLC for this game? You got to be kidding. Get out of here. So I feel like if Nintendo's going to add anything to this game, it has to be free. They have to fix this intermission stuff by either making them better, tweaking them, adding obstacles and stuff on them, coming up with some type of, fun mode, something. They have to come up with something because this game is not going to make it. This game is not going to make it past, to the end of this year even. People are already just super, like, Bonanza is a brilliant game. Donkey Kong Bonanza is one of the best games I've played from Nintendo in years. And I feel like it is going to just overshadow everything Mario Kart for a while. And, and then before you know it, everybody's moving on to the next, big and best thing. Oh, when's Metroid Prime? Oh, when's Kirby Air Ride? Kirby Air Ride might blow Mario Kart out the water. And I didn't even think that was even a chance. Because at first I was like, man, they should have really spaced these games out. But now I'm sitting here because I was like, man, Mario Kart is just going to triumph over Kirby and knock Kirby out the water. But I don't know anymore. I think Kirby might end up doing the opposite. If Kirby plays his cards right, I mean, if it has like a fun city trial mode again, with like multiple maps and then like fun racing modes and stuff, because it's just straight racing in that game. Hopefully they don't add intermissions in Kirby Air Ride. But yeah, Kirby Air Ride might become the ultimate racing game over Mario Kart. I mean, seriously, it's crazy to even think about that, but it might very well happen. It's just a crazy time, and it's just also Nintendo. I feel like they're just like this new secretive Nintendo now. They've been like that with the Switch 2's even like reveal. They're holding their cards really, really, really close to their chest, and they're not really giving us any information about anything until like the very last second. I mean, we have like 3 games slated for the end of this year, and Nintendo hasn't given us a single release date for any of them. Some of them don't even have actual gameplay trailers. Like Hyrule Warriors got like a 5-10 second snippet. Kirby has no gameplay trailers, and Metroid Prime 4 has had a couple trailers here and there, no release date though. I'm like, what's going on? What's the plan here? So hopefully, like, for Nintendo's sake, I almost feel like they have to have some type of general Nintendo Direct next week. Like, they have to, because there's so many games for them to talk about. We don't even know what the holiday season game is, if there's going to be one outside of Pokemon. We just need release dates, trailers. We need information on Mario. I don't see a world where we get a Nintendo Direct next week and there's no Mario Kart World updates. Like, what do we do? Like, we have to mentally prepare ourselves, because what happens if that happens? Like, is the game just done? Do we just move on and just forget? Like, are people all gonna?
I'll tell you what, and he might just mention it right after I get off this point. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. At this point, I might just go back to Mario Kart 8. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, what is going to happen? People are already doing that, by the way. There's literally people posting like, you know, hashtag Mario back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or something, which is crazy. Like, we've already spent 11 years playing Mario Kart 8, and it looks like we're going to spend like 8 more. Like, who knows when the next Mario?
I'll say 15. I'll just go and put up crazy long numbers. I mean, it took 11 years. The last time they released a Mario Kart game, I'm 21 right now. I was 10, turning 11 years old. Like, it took them that long. So, hell, it might just be 14, maybe 15 years max. With how Nintendo is going with this, man. I don't know, man. We'll see.
Mario Kart's going to be. People are already looking forward to the next Mario Kart because it just, you know, where this one, you know, took its direction. And like I said, I know I'm making it seem like Mario Kart World is like the worst game of all time. It's not. It's a really good game, but it's just.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Back and playing Splatoon, you know, Mario Maker and stuff, adding things online, you know, having that big online player base, playing other people's levels, and, you know, playing against other people. So they need to have updates. They need to have something to keep people engaged. Some type of, you know, events, tournaments, something. Add some modes. Fix this 3-lap track thing. Just have a mode for 3-lap track racing only, like classic Mario Kart. They got to make some changes. So hopefully they take this criticism and feedback, and hopefully they can see that people aren't playing online as much. But without a solid online mode, your game is not going to last long, because what else is there to do besides race computers and drive around in the free roam? And after you drive around in the free roam for a couple of hours, a lot of people are going to get bored because there's not much to do outside of some P-Switch missions. I'm not going to say some. There's a lot of P-Switch missions and a lot of Peach coins to collect. But still, outside of free roam, it feels like free roam is Mario Kart World, believe it or not, right now. It just feels like that is the essence of the game. It's not meant, you know, for online. It's not meant for racing all that much. It's for free roam, which is weird. But let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. Are you?
All right. Man, that's the end of the video. Yeah, great video by Nintendo Land. Seems to be it. Appreciate his viewpoints, because same as mine. Yeah, bro. Just to close it off. Just to summarize what I'm feeling about this game, bro. Yeah, I think this game, I don't want to put it out there, but this game might be dead. It might be dead. Yeah. might be dead. And it's crazy because Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe lasted so long in this game. Like Nintendo Land, I mentioned this in this video here, has better graphics, has better mechanics, better gameplay, better, oh my god, better art designs. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that this game really is dead, bro. Like if you would have told me about 5-6 months ago that Mario Kart World would be dead this quick and nobody's playing this game, I probably would be telling you capping or you lying, bro. But just, yeah, bro. Yeah, it's tough, man. All right, well, if y'all like this reaction, like, comment, subscribe, and man, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. Shoot. Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. That's really crazy, bro.